course, this is a problem we have discussed. Renters in Missoula are still struggling, whether that's trying to find a new apartment at the end of a lease or handling big rent increases. But according to the latest report, there is a silver lining. Construction is ticking back up after falling during the pandemic. MTN's Katie Miller has more on how this could bring a little relief.
The average going rate on an apartment in Missoula County continues to increase, this year by 16%. At this point last year, the average rate was around $900, but this year it's more than $1,000. These continued price increases are now causing concern for developers and officials.
Isn't really a healthy market.
At this point, it might be a broken record, but Missoula has a housing problem. Missoula's rental vacancy rate remains low at 1.04%.
We'd like to see somewhere in the neighborhood of 5%.
And prices are high, increasing 16% in 2021.
Unlikely that we're going to see rents decline.
Nick Chaussee says a typical year-over-year price increase would be more like 5%. But some good news could be on the horizon.
Renters might soon have more options.
According to a recent report by Sterling CRE, building permits increased this year by 203%.
More units in the pipeline, more units delivered just means that they're going to have more opportunities.
The question now, is new construction enough?
A team effort, conjunction to work towards the goal.
The county has an important role, but we can't totally fix housing affordability on our own.
Housing specialist Jordan Lyons says Missoula County is working on a housing action plan and is gathering public feedback.
Everything has changed so much in the last couple of years. It's hard to see the direction things are going, but I think we have a really good set of recommendations here that circumstances could change in a lot of different ways, and they're going to really set us up to be resilient to those changes.
Lyons says options include zoning changes, investing in infrastructure, and providing funding for low to moderate income residents.
The market on its own won't really meet that need.
There's a public questionnaire you can fill out to help the county understand your concerns.
We're getting feedback from people who, are struggling to afford rent. We get feedback from people who own rentals.
Lyons says he's hopeful the steps outlined in the plan will help tackle the housing crunch, keeping Missoula a great place to live.
It's the last best place. Why wouldn't you want to be here?
You can find a draft of the plan on the county's website and fill out that survey until November 12th. Then it'll go to the planning board in December, and then the county commissioners will take a vote early next year. In Missoula, Katie Miller, MTN News.